light up in broad daylight. The drug is called Nyaupe. It contains low-grade heroin mixed with all sorts, including rat poison and sometimes even crushed-up medicine for HIV patients. The white powder is added to marijuana, a highly addictive, life-wrecking cocktail.
We must smoke this thing. If I don't smoke, I'll get sick.
I hope
that one day I'll be able to stop taking it and then live my life like a normal person.
I don't want to go to jail. That is why I say better.
I don't want to go to jail. A better option would be a rehab center for girls.
At just over $2 a hit, Nyaupe is relatively cheap and is widely available. But as lives crumble, addicts turn to stealing.
They know me, they call me Black Bear, because I check all the Black Bears, you see, my friend.
In Soweto, I meet Ephraim, a recovering drug addict.
I would smoke 3 times or 4 times, depending.
He tells me he's been clean for 2 months. Stealing from family and neighbours to feed the habit, he made enemies who wanted him dead.
I was caught by the community, then they assaulted me, they wanted to burn me with petrol. People who caught me were not people from far away, but from my next street.
Ephraim's mother now has her son back. She's rebuilding a family that was torn apart.
They don't understand that this is destroying the parents more than the child, because you don't feel happy. Every day you feel like, where did I go wrong?
The South African government says it's doing its best to fight the drug problem in the community, but it's clearly overwhelmed.
What's staggering is the speed at which this drug is tearing through South African society. While we've been filming here in Soweto, people have come up to us to say they're desperate to get off this drug, Nyaupe. One teenage girl looked at me through glazed eyes and said she'd had to give up school because she was hooked. She was just 14.
I can actually understand what your parents are going through. You know?
Here, a good Samaritan is lending a hand. Counselling sessions in one corner of this daycare centre for children.
It varies from children who actually are children of high-profile people, you know, to the very beneficiaries, to kids in Soweto, to kids in Pretoria, in Mamelodi. And we actually are losing a generation of young people who actually would be lost because of drugs.
Consumed by the urge to fund the next Nyaupe hit, they sell scrap for cash. It's a devastating addiction that's seizing more victims every day. Will Ross, BBC News, Johannesburg.